Welcome, YouTubers, to the Gospel Homestead. Here I have an MS441C Magnum. It does not have carburetor. It is the tronic system. It is a nice feature. Some people like it, some people don't. I've not used the saw enough to really tell you if I like it or if I don't like it. I got this saw last year. I'm thinking around fall, and I was looking for an all-around saw, and I had a 026 and a 009 arborist saw, and them was two really good saws, and the 026 especially was a really good all-around firewood saw. But it was starting to have a little problems with it, and probably wasn't nothing mounting anything. Maybe a plug, maybe a carburetor needed cleaning or something like that. But it wasn't nothing I wouldn't think that was mounting anything. But I wanted to move up and get a bigger saw, and of course a newer saw. And so I found this saw off a friend, and he was a logger, and he won it Logger of the Year. And he was a Husqvarna man, didn't use steel very much. He may have had one or two steels, but he was mainly a Husqvarna man. And somebody told me about the saw and told me what he wanted for it. And the deal on the saw was way better than I could even buy, say, a 362. Because that's what I was wanting, was a 362. And they was running around 800. So I got a really good deal, less than 800 on the saw. So excuse me. And the saw is a really wonderful high performance saw, and compared to other steel saws, it does have a lot of power. And because I had a 041 Farm Boss, a 026, and I've used the 038, which my dad has, and he bought new in the 80s. And then my brother has a steel Farm Boss, a newer one, like maybe a MS260 or something like that. I'm not positive. I can't remember the number. But this saw was nothing. I mean, it was not even really comparable. Which, if you get into the Magnum series, they're not comparable, because, I mean, it's a whole lot different saw. This one has a 20-inch steel Duramatic E. I prefer a Rollomatic, but they say that the Duramatic is for more like dirtier, like when you're cutting around stumps and things like that. It is made in Germany, as I noticed. The homeowner grade steel, which I am wanting a 170 or 180. They're really good saws, and a lot of people buys them now. Usually you can catch them on sale. They run usually from 179, maybe catch them on sale for 159. And those are made like with foreign and domestic parts or something like that. And I really like that this one was made in Germany. Which this little cover, let me get a screwdriver right quick to pop it off and to show you the breather. This right here, you take a little screwdriver, and you have to be very easy, because if you're like me, I do not want to skin no plastic up on it. And I would put it in here like this, away from the plastic, and then push out, keep from skinning it up. Really nice looking saw. Looks like almost a filter about for a vehicle or something, the way it's designed. Of course, not in size, but in design. And to get to the carburetor, well, it's like a it has a carburetor, but it's not a carburetor that you adjust with screws. It's an electronic carburetor system. That's how you get to that, in case if it would ever need cleaning. Which probably with heavy use and years of use, you might would need to clean the carburetor. The electronic system that's and the cover simply, it has like a set little lip, like a tongue and groove like hardwood. It has to go in first and then push down. Clip. And it is, well, it's fairly balanced, well balanced. And the vibration, it's got, you know, rubber grip and a spring there for vibration, and has the 2 lock nuts on the side, and then here is for to adjust your chain. The only thing that I can see, there may be about 2 things I can see that they should have done different. They should have added another spike to this side. See, here's the 2 holes that you can add a spike. And they should have extended them, because these, to me, are a little short. See, it's so close to this that it starts to skin this up and take paint off. I think it should have been out at least another ½ inch, or maybe another inch. But it is, and it does have the elasto start, so it's really easy to start. Compression valve for easy starting. So it is a really nice saw. They do not come with a hard case. Cannot buy a hard case with them. The only thing I think you can get for them is like a soft bag that zips. But for me, I prefer a hard case, and where they don't have it, you just have to do the best you can. Keep it in the dry in storage. Don't leave it out, because plastics will fade and saw will look bad. As far as for what I do, where this is black plastic and you got this right here, and when you use the saw and then you clean it up, sometimes these plastics start looking a little rough and things like that due to dust and grit and grime getting on them. I buy Armor All High Shine from Walmart, and it's like, maybe if it's on sale, maybe $4 and something for the spray bottle. And I will spray over the whole saw, and it brings it back to life where it looks like a brand new saw sitting there again. And that I have done this one probably at least twice, so I've not used it enough to really do it again at the time being. It is a little dusty, but it does come with the scabbard, and you can extend this where you can have a longer chain and bar on it if desired. Let me see if I can start it and let you hear it run. Chainsaw. You can do milling with this. I have never tried, and around where I live, there's really no use for milling for me, and because there's not that many trees around where I'm at right here. But I would highly recommend this saw if you're doing a lot of heavy cutting, because you can go up to a 32-inch bar on it. Probably would start to slow down a bit, quite a bit, but I mean, it's got a lot of power, being a Magnum. But now, if you're going to use for everyday cutting, I probably would recommend going with a smaller saw, like a 362, if you're not cutting that big of things, because this is a really big saw, and it is professional use. Wouldn't really recommend it around just normal house use, homeowner use, in other words, because it's too much of a saw for just using it around home. But I do recommend Stihl products. I have a Stihl weed eater, Stihl blower, and another steel chainsaw, which will be in video, Lord's will, later. And I thank you all for your time. Subscribe and keep watching.